What about here, sissies? What? What about here? Hey, this wouldn't be too bad, actually. We could just stay here for the night, if anything. Man, this hike has gone pretty crazy. I mean, considering we did get lost, I could agree to it gone crazy. Alright, well, let's try and get in, I guess. Well, this window over here is open. You know, you could just try the door first. It could be open. Oh, would you look at that? I was right. Hey, you just gotta be careful. We'll shut the windows. Right. Alright. Woohoo! Hey, wait for us. Well then. What the heck? Did you hear that? The door just completely slammed. Are you not noticing the fact that there's blankets and pillows and stuff all over the floor? Whoa. I think it's pretty cool in here. Well, let's go check upstairs. It's kind of freaking me out that a lot of things are boarded up in here, but it's fine. It's probably normal. You want to go upstairs? Sure. Hey, Avery. You can't just run off like that. Well, there's a few beds all over the place. Nothing a little renewing can't do. Guys, this wasn't a hike. What? I know what's going on here. Well, then what's going on? We ran away from Mom and Dad because they're abusive. You're a smart kid, Avery. I know. You don't have to hide that stuff from me. Well, you're just a little girl. We want to keep your childhood as long as possible. And that's why we brought Gatsby and us too. Yeah. Well, it's okay because I call Gatsby Sissy, even though she's just your best friend. Yeah. Well, we should probably start pushing beds in their places and getting mattresses and stuff. Yeah. There's one bed. Good job. Avery, how about we go downstairs and pick out some blankets? Okay. Oh my gosh, Avery, did you just slip down the stairs? Yeah. Well, this one's in place. Now listen, if we see anyone in these woods, or in this cabin, or anywhere near us, or if you do, you need to let us know. Okay. Okay. Don't worry, honey. We'll get this all worked out. Yeah, I know, Gemma, but it's just, I don't know, it's weird, because we ran away from Mommy and Dad because they fight all the time, and they tried to hit us, but then now we're in the woods at a cabin, and I fell asleep halfway through the hike. Well, it was just a walk. It wasn't much of a hike. Alright, you want to help me carry this mattress upstairs? Sure. Ouch. Oh, this is light. Dang, girl. An hour later. Hey, Gemma, get up here. Coming. Wow. Well, we still have a lot of work to do downstairs. We're not, like, too far into the wilderness, right? Because how close are we to the nearest store? 2-hour walk? A 2-hour walk to get to a store? We're gonna starve. Oh, trust me, girl. Me and Gatsby, when we were little, before you were even born, we used to watch adventure shows together. She would come over to our house, or usually I'd go to her house, and her mom would turn on fun adventure shows. Well, and And then when you guys were 13, I was born, and then she moved in with us. We weren't 13, we were 10. I think we were 11. Oh, whatever. Whatever. We should just go to bed. What do you say? Okay. I'll sleep over here. Girl, you think you can take the blue bed? Take the pink one. Oh, fine. Hey, no need to fight here, ladies. It's not a fight. Here, I'll tuck you in. Boom. Love you. Love you too, Gatsby. Gemma. What? What are you freaking out about? Someone just knocked on the door. What? Well, we should probably board up the doors then. We don't even know who lives in this area. I think we should answer it. And if we get shot, then what do you do? You're being too loud. Okay, whatever. Then you go answer it. No, you come with me. I have to keep an eye on Avery. Well, if we both die, then Avery will be alone. So if one of us dies, then okay, fine, I'll go check. If you freaking fall back asleep and you wake up and I'm dead, don't be surprised. Hello? Oh, wonderful. Someone does live here. Who are you? Oh, nice meeting you. My name's Sally. I'm actually the owner of this property. And I'm so glad to see that someone lives here finally. We've been waiting on someone to finally come in there. Free beds, free mattresses, even free blankets. It's amazing until the crime happens in these woods. What? Have you not lived here long? I haven't checked on this place in a good 5 to 7 months. Oh, we just moved in here yesterday. We actually ran away from our parents. They were extremely abusive and couldn't fix it. We even asked the cops to help and they didn't do anything. Oh, that's terrible. I actually have a few of my friends who are going to come check on the house for me later if I didn't find anyone here to clean it up. It's free property. It's just, I own it, I just don't make money for it. It's kind of like a homeless shelter, you know? Oh, thank you. Yeah, of course. Well, if you need any help with renewing or anything, I live at the campsite over there. You know, the Magnolia campsite? The what? The Magnolia campsite. Have you never heard of it before? No. We legit just ran into the woods behind our house, basically. Or not behind our house, like way far down the road from our house. And we ran for like 2 or 3 hours. Oh my. You guys must be hungry. Would you like to join us for a little tea and some breakfast? I mean, let me ask my friend about that. Yeah, of course, of course. Just remember, I live just down the trail. There's signs all the way down the trail. Also, the trail starts right there. In case you didn't know. I didn't, thank you. Yeah, and there's extra beds in there because of 2 or 3 years ago, there was a bit of a fight that happened in the Magnolia Woods, and this cabin was under attack. Oh, yeah, it's not the first time. They like to think that this cabin's haunted, and whoever moves in there gets their soul taken from them. But I don't think that. I've owned this cabin for a long time, and it was my grandma's home. Wait, so who says that their souls get taken if they live here? Just some random freaking myth people, you know. Mythical or just myth people? Myth people. But me and my friends, Tiffany and Alice, we're Mythbusters. No, I'm just playing. We're not actually, but we like to pretend. Anyways, if you'd like to join us for tea, down the road. We'll have some biscuits and tea and some delicious cookies. Oh, amazing, thank you. Well, have a nice one. So glad you live here. I might end up checking on you at least once a week because people have died here way too often. But no worries. That's why we have the beds and extreme locks and windows that are very covering, and the upstairs, well, the upstairs is possibly questionable, but you could always just use some blankets in there and cut them up, make them curtains, you know? Oh, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. We won't do any damage to this place. Oh, no worries, no worries. As long as this cabin stays here and doesn't get broken in the walls or the roof or anything. We don't mind. But you can add anything you'd like to it. Well, bye-bye. Bye, nice meeting you. Oh, good, you're back up here. I almost fell asleep. So what was that all about? Oh, just some girl named Sally. She's a bit creepy. She said that apparently this house gets under attack like all the time because people think this is the soul snatching house or something. So they're like, this house is apparently where ghosts takes people's souls and possess them and stuff. What the hell? Well, I don't know. She was just going on, and she asked if we knew where the Magnolia campsite was. No. Well, it's right over there. And she said extra blankets in here are for boarding up the windows, and the beds are for boarding up the doors. Because this house goes under attack so much. So don't think we can stay here for long. Well, if we had to, say they were attacking the front of the house, we could jump out the side window over there, Avery in our arms, and run to the Magnolia campsite. They'll kill us. They'll see us. They're not that stupid. Hey, just an idea. Whatever. We need to figure out something to do. She asked if we wanted some food, and I said I'll ask you. Well, having some food would be nice, but we don't even have a stove or anything to cook it with. Well, having food would be nice, so we should get some. It's up to you. Whatevs. Where are you going? Well, she said we should cut up that big giant blanket downstairs to make curtains, so if we do go under attack, they won't know anyone lives here. I don't think that would work, but, I mean, we could. What's all this yapping about? I'm so sleepy. Oh, good morning. Morning. I won't go home. It was cold in here last night, and I woke up with a spider on my ear. Oh my. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, but we can't go home. Can't we just go to Grandma's house? Grandma doesn't abuse us. I didn't think about that.